Hello everybody, my name's Markiplier and you're watching the wrong video. Now hi guys, I'm A. D'Amico and today I'm going to be talking about gesture drawing. This is my very first tutorial, so please stand by. We'll hope that this makes sense. Alright, so gesture drawing is essentially drawing the movement of a figure or an object, getting the general shape and getting a good sense for how it's moving instead of trying to make it realistic anatomy-wise and detail-wise. So I'm just gonna show you how to do that and kind of talk about it a little bit more. And so today, to do gesture drawing, you can either draw from life or from photos. Today we're going to be using a website called lineofaction.com. It used to be called Pixel Lovely. I'm pretty sure it's the same site. It looks the same. It looks like they're having some kind of fundraiser right now. And so as you can see, they have different things that you can focus on, right? So they've got figure drawing, animal drawing, faces and expressions, and hands and feet. So for gesture drawing, we're going to pick figure drawing. And then you can have the options of all models, nude models, or covered models. And just to keep it kid-friendly, so don't get taken off any sites, we're going to do covered models today, but you can obviously do nude, and sometimes it's easier to kind of get a feel for the body that way. So I'm going to do both. Yeah, we'll do that for now. And we'll do this to start, so just so that I can do some examples. But generally, a good way to do gesture drawing is to try and go as quickly as possible, essentially, right? You're just trying to get the feel of the body. So it's a really good exercise to just have 60 or even 30 seconds, sometimes even less than that, to get the feel of the body down, and that's it, all right? So we're gonna start, and we start with this very creepy picture. As you can see, you can stop the session, pause it. You've got a timer up here telling you how much time you have left. You can go back or forward. We're going to go forward because I can't really see what's going on in this picture. All right, that's great. So you've got your figure. You can do this, out in the world, just watching people walk around, or with a model in a classroom, or again, just with pictures. So with gesture drawings, as I said, you just want to get the movement of the body down. So looking at this, you see her spine kind of curves this way, and her leg follows that, okay? And then her other leg is twisting this way. So if I was going to do a gesture for this, I would probably just do, there's the head, okay? And you got the spine, the leg, the other leg. That's a very basic gesture. Now then you can start going in and adding, there's the shoulders, the other arm, and again, if you have more time, then you can start kind of going into the shapes of the body, right? But you don't want to get too detailed. You do not want to erase, right? So if you're doing this on paper, I recommend using a pen just to prevent yourself from even being tempted to erase and start over, okay? Because the point of this is not to have a nice finished image, right? It's just to get a feel for the body and kind of practice how the human body moves, right? So that's obviously not great. But you get the idea. You can see the likeness to the pose. Maybe add the hand and the gun in there. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. And actually, why don't we stop and go to 30 seconds? We'll just do a quick fire, and I'll kind of show you just how that works, how that should feel, all right? So let's start. Okay, got a Viking here. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna start with the head. He's got this kind of very straight posture. So I'm just gonna kind of go through. Okay, and that's a good basic gesture. That took me, what, almost 20 seconds, right? So we'll move that over to the side, and now we've got our next one. This is more interesting. Okay, so sorry, sometimes I find it difficult to draw and talk at the same time. All right, see, and then there you've got your very basic gesture. And I'm drawing it too big for this canvas. There you go, got our ninja. Is that his front leg? Yeah, I guess it is. All right. And again, don't worry about the details, even of like the hair. If you are doing a longer one and you want to get just the shape of the hair in there or something, that's fine. But you don't want to spend time worrying about details, right? As you can see, 30 seconds is plenty of time to just, you know, bang something out. What is happening here? And as I said, again, this is just for practice. This is for figuring out how the body moves and how to portray that dynamically. So do not worry about it looking nice. It's not supposed to be a finished piece. It's just supposed to be practice, you know? Most of my gesture drawings I don't ever show to anyone because they don't need to see them. But it's practice for you to improve your figure drawing skills. Or animal drawing skills, honestly. Gesture drawing is great for animals too. All right, we'll make this our last one. And as you can see, once I've got the sort of lines of motion down, I'm just kind of going back and getting the basic shapes of the figure in, even if they're not proportional, right? All right. So that looks like a good image to end on. I don't know what's happening there, but it's great. Okay, so yeah, that's gesture drawing. And like I said, it's best if you try not to erase, not to make it perfect and look nice. That will also help you with drawing in general, becoming faster and you know, more confident in your lines, because that's always the problem that people seem to have, especially starting out with art, is that You want to make every line perfect, and that's just not going to happen. There's no such thing as a perfect line. So just getting used to making these imperfect lines, these imperfect drawings, while also being able to get a better sense for how the body moves is really helpful. So that's what gesture drawing is for. I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's also great for animals, and that's it. Thanks. Bye.